we're back. It appears that I am just a glutton for punishment. Or that, yeah, this entire thing has been making me, okay, I read my comments. The situations and scenarios within this video make me feel helpless. That helplessness grows into anger or rage. I don't know how else to check that. I certainly don't want it to disappear. The moment I can contemplate this without getting angry is the moment maybe I'm complacent to the evils in the world. And I do believe there is a group of individuals who have evil intents for the world. So I do believe in they, them trying to destroy or control us all. This might be the first one where I get a moment. Now I still have the carryover. So if you're watching the whole 51-minute thing, I guess I still can remember the last thing. So it's like I'm worried, which is very lovely, and it's the first time I've got to feel that way about Miss Fabian in this thing, and I've really not been focused on her role, and that's, I'd never expected that, so it's nice to be able to just, it's not that I wanted to just oogle her being pretty. It seems so crappy, like that's what I'm hinting at, and that's not what I mean, but this whole side of it's been a lot more thought-provoking than it sure took the stars out of my eyes, that's for sure. Well, and my point being, okay, up until this moment, and then I did peek in at those fan cams from that last show, and I was pretty like, wow. I was like, oh, she's amazing. I did. Even though I'm stuck in the middle of this right now, I took a peek, and I was like, I can't wait to see everything she did in the latest show. Détourne dans son chemin, ouvrir un grand Does that scare a lot of people? I wonder. I can only share my own personal experience, and it's so weird. A ex-loved one got burned when she was a child, and had really bad spot on her leg. Was very self-conscious, and I can honestly say to this point in time that so the problem wasn't in the play and the being intrigued by the look, the glance, but then running away. I remember back to a time when I was intrigued by the look and the glance, and any imperfections didn't really make me want to run away. So I guess I do weigh that a little differently. I'd only ask if that's a common... I don't know. So I've always had a low self-opinion, so I didn't really... I always kind of felt that... I was grateful a person would even be with me. So then things like scars and missing fingers and stuff like that, I understood. I had, and tried to find a way that didn't focus on it, right? It's just that weird... It's too bad. I think a couple reactions ago, it's that whole... I'm willing to address certain subjects, but I couldn't judge a person differently because of like a physical problem. I don't, like, something like that could have been beyond their own will. I'd more want to know what happened than want to be afraid. But that's just me personally.
Inexplicable, ce chemin de traverse que prend le destin pour nous surprendre. Presque improbable, pourtant je suis assise à la table où l'on sert le vin de Dieu. Fait d'une terre et d'un ciel amoureux. Givré comme un récit sur papier, parfois Mozart ressuscité. Discours intenses, accordez-moi ces deux danses. Le prince perdu a fait son nom.
Well, I am grateful that that's the same person, right? I'm not mistaken. She figured a way around that initial meeting, and it's interesting. It's so weird because after all of the crazy stuff in every video before this, now this far in, and what a roller coaster. Just an emotional roller coaster. Discours intenses, accordez-moi ces deux danses. Le prince perdu a fait son entrée. Un diamant se pose comme un secret. Un vrai moment d'étoile, cet instant boréal où l'on sent que le vent tourne et prend So weird. Well, like the traditional use of fireworks at that moment, but then it appears they're more of a post-traumatic stress trigger from like the war, which is established with the soldiers. Interesting. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Надоело все! Надоели мне ваши эти самолеты! Ногами хочу, по земле. А что это мы пролетаем? Красиво-то как, говорю. На наш лес похоже. Семёныч, стреляют! Мы горим, слышишь? Мы горим, Семёныч, ты слышишь? Мы горим! Слышишь?
Well, I was not ravaged in war. But yesterday at jury, I was so anxious and nervous and upset to be have my total loss of control that someone did ask me if I was okay. So I was obviously disturbed. Yesterday was the first time I ever related it to an actual post-traumatic stress of walking through a door and not being able to go out those doors 5 years later. So I can't understand the ravages of war, but I definitely understand being caged, dehumanized, depersoned, and locked away in a warehouse. Now, I was guilty. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I can only use it as a point of reference. And yesterday I realized that, oh yeah, I'm pretty well adjusted till you want to take away all my freedom. Now, they're pretty well adjusted until whatever triggered their painful memories and maybe crashing his plane in the war, heard the war. I mean, I don't know what the director is intending, but this one definitely comes off as like a post-traumatic stress deal for me. It's not as heavy as the rest of them, but it definitely, after that Mr. President one, then it's kind of happy for a little bit there. Then we get to this, and it's just like I said, it's just a roller coaster of emotions with this thing. Come on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. damn it. It's sad. I get it. I understand. I am, yep. Yeah. You want to know what it is? So, I believe in looking both ways. Always. And that there is no vehicle that I am stronger than. So, in the pecking order of life, I am not important. I have to watch for everybody. A bicycle can hurt me. So a car can hurt a bicycle. Truck can hurt a car. A semi can hurt a lorry, can hurt a straight truck. Train wins all. And I've never understood why people get hit by any of that. I believe people are really, really distracted, and maybe they forget that they're just a meat sack and skin. But yeah, it just gets me all like, all of that, and you're going to get hit by a truck. Yes, I get the tragedy that's trying to be said, but I'm sorry if you lived through war and you crashed your plane, you lived through all that, and you meet the girl of your dreams. Maybe you should look both ways when you cross the street. Maybe there should be, instead of smoking warnings on stuff, maybe there should be, I was too foolish to pay attention warnings. Because unfortunately, then you get everything that's coming to you. And that just breaks my heart. I mean, I don't actually feel for the dude one bit. It is not the vehicle's responsibility to look for the person. It turns out you could clean the person right off the hood of the car, not the other way around. We would change all of society if running over the person hurt the vehicle. I'm mostly being an a-hole there. But that's just bullshit. To me, that's a crap scenario. I can't believe if I was ever in that love, I would ever be so careless to lose that by not looking where I was going. And honestly, the internet has a good discussion on this. This is the whole railings on cliffs in the Star Wars series. That in the future, maybe it's a personal responsibility that matters. And instead of having to put a railing on the edge of a cliff, you stop walking, we stop walking off the cliff. Damn it. It's just not.
It's my Russian fairy tale.
A bummer. This thing has just been a straight bummer. Oh, that's so sad. I think we're going to get it done. Oh, we did get it done. Oh, we're going to watch the credits.
Never, we should not say never. We shouldn't plan another day. The day is here to make it all clear. Never.
I can't wait to the end of the credits. I'm kind of let down. With all of that powerful imagery, all of that crazy stuff, that is not the tragedy to end it on for me. Now, I'm so interested in the making of to see exactly what was said. Very interesting. I am going to run the credits out of respect.
We should not surrender or silence the desire blinded by our fear. When faith carries our dreams so secretly, intensively, passionately, tomorrow is a lie. Time only stands for here and now. What you see passing by is your only chance to fly. Tomorrow is a lie. No matter what your dreams are, you cannot wait in line. Today is the day. Believe in what you say.
I'm going to let the credits roll. I'll be right back. Just, I think out of respect, they should play. But I can't actually...
Walk your life through passion. Think about the dream. We are what we think. Oh, do things with devotion. Your feelings are emotion. A shining light will spread through and inside your head intensively, passionately, evidently. Tomorrow is a lie. Time only stands for here and now. What you see passing by is your only chance to fly. Tomorrow is a lie. No matter what your dreams are, you cannot wait in line today.
The guys who blew stuff up. Pyrotechnics. Nice.
It's the day. Believe in what you say. Tomorrow is a lie. Time only stands for here and now. What you see passing by is your only chance to fly.
No, that seems inappropriate ad for that. But what do I know? Well, that was something else. I don't think we're going to end on that note. Don't think we should end on the shower scene either. That'll work. Well, we got through it. By far the heaviest content I brought to the channel, so I never thought this was going to be the outcome of the whole thing. And I'm glad I didn't know, and I'm glad I went forwards, and yeah. There should be links to all of them down below. One of them's unlisted right now at this point, but I'll put it out here in a bit. I'm grateful to have got through it. I sure hope I didn't alienate too many viewers. And by my comments, there's a few. I'm definitely strong opinioned. Don't claim to be right. Don't think I understand it like it should be understood. And yeah, I'll just second guess myself there because I don't think I have very good grasp of everything. I mean, I try my best, but I'm just, just a guy at the bottom. I'm sure I see the world in a whole confused way, and I'm sure there's all kinds of people who could explain how I could do it better. Most days, I like who I became, so I tend not to worry too much. This definitely makes you, well, it made me evaluate a lot of my positions because I have to listen to them as I put them out there, and do they have any value? And I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Everything is for fun, really. I'm just trying to make something entertaining. So I hope it was that. I can't believe it's over. Where do you go from here? Oh yeah, the making of. Later.